The world is constantly in motion, moving fast, and it all runs on data. By the power of technology, we bring people together, wherever they are, and keep the data they depend on flowing round the clock. Our data center, cloud and mobility solutions support business-critical functions in the most innovative and demanding sectors, from genetic science and cancer research to autonomous vehicles and space exploration. We build automated data centers, driving sustainable energy, helping to conserve our planet. Our technology connects you to the data and the people you need, safely, securely, and reliably. Focus, powering your digital transformation.
Hello and welcome to EGHC TV. We're bringing you the coverage today of our Women's Premier League fixture against Clifton Robinsons in the Women's Premier Division for today. So to start off with, where our women sit in the table, they're comfortably sitting in 4th position on 20 points, with Wimbledon just below on 16, whereas visitors today sitting in 8th position, looking to secure a top 6 place if possible today. If Birmingham and Loughborough maybe lose, then we would see Clifton leapfrog them into that top 6 part of the table, which would mean that after the league split they would be sitting in that top half. Apologies, it's a rather miserable day today as well. If you aren't here, which I expect most of you will not be here, then you're watching live. There may be at times blurry vision on the screen. We're going to try and make sure that's solved for you as much as possible today, but please bear with us. If you do like watching EGHC TV, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for all the sorts of different content. So for today, the matchup is as follows. EG have had some mixed results, mostly positive. Wins against Hampstead, Westminster, Sutton, Coldfield, University of Nottingham. Losing out narrowly 2-0 to Surbiton, last year's champions. A 1-1 draw at Rains Park to Wimbledon, followed by a 1-0 win at Holcombe. Wins against Bowden, draw at Loughborough Students, and wins against Birmingham. And then finally taking a loss to Reading away at Sonning Lane, which means they sit in a comfortable 4th position in their last game of Phase 1. Clifton Robinsons, on the other hand, a slightly mixed bag, less positive for them, losing out to Surbiton, Reading, Bowden, drawing with the University of Nottingham, beating Loughborough Students, drawing again with Birmingham, losing out 6-0 to Hampstead and Westminster, but strong win against Sutton Coldfield the following week to bolster their confidence, followed by a loss against Wimbledon, 2-1 at Rains Park, followed by a strong win against Holcombe, which takes them to today, the 23rd of November, where they meet East Grinstead. Other games on today, they're all happening at 2 o'clock. The games are as follows. We've, of course, got East Grinstead playing against Clifton Robinsons here. We've got the University of Birmingham hosting last year's champions Surbiton. Holcombe, sitting at the bottom of the table, take on visitors University of Nottingham. Loughborough Students are hosting Bowden, but actually at the Nottingham Hockey Centre. Reading play Hampstead, sitting still pretty top of the table. And then lastly, Sutton Coldfield are taking on Wimbledon at Windley Leisure Centre. Sutton Coldfield at the moment sitting in a rather unfavourable position, along with Holcombe. Tabletop is Reading will be hoping to secure a top spot. They're just sitting 1 point ahead of Hampstead and Westminster. And then sitting at the bottom of the table, we have Holcombe Hockey Club, along with Sutton Coldfield. Sutton at the moment minus 38 on goal difference, sitting on just 1 point at the moment. Holcombe feeling a little bit more comfortable, just on 7 points, but will need to make sure they're out of those bottom positions as much as they possibly can be. Exciting stuff today as well. We have Isolde Rees making her debut for the club. in lower sixth. And then we have Courtney Hansford, our captain today, making her 150th appearance, I'm pretty sure. So congratulations to Court. Hopefully it should be a nice win for her on that large cap. Similarly, Chloe Brown also on the same number of caps, representing EG both out and indoor for a while now. 150 caps for the both of them. Congratulations to them both. We've also begun indoor here at East Grinstead this year, having opportunities to go into the hall and get started before the Super Sixes finals. That will be happening. Firstly, qualifiers in early January, and then towards the end of Jan, we will see the Super Sixes finals up in Derby. Other results here at St Hill today, our men's fours took on Horsham Hockey Club, winning out 5-3, and our women's twos played just beforehand at 12 o'clock, running at 10-0 winners against Horsham Hockey Club. We've got our women taking on Clifton, as I described before, and then we have matches from our men's two taking on Old Georgians, and then our men's ones against Southgate. We're just a couple of minutes away from pushback now. You'll see our friendly mascots creeping into the picture, braving the rain in order to run out with their hockey idols today. And if you are here, well done on your bravery. The marquee is holding strong at the moment on the far side. We'll see how long that lasts, or if we blow away in the process. Teams making their way out now. For East Grinstead today, Mila Welch starts between the posts. Sally Simon, number 4. Courtney Hansford on her 150th cap. Number 9 is captain Carlotta Gomez. Lily Walker make up 11 and 12. Bieber Mills at 15. Chloe Brown 17. Molly Mason 18. And Rosie Hope 19. Summer Knight Thompson in at 23. Emma Banderak is 23. Summer Knight Thompson 20. Emily Cast 25. Esther Adcock 32. And making her debut in the Premier League today is Isolde Rees. Congratulations to Isolde. Manager Barney Furlong, head coach Theo Dowse, closely assisted by Nick Banderak as well. For Clifton Robinsons today, Aline DeVissa is in goal. Zoe Cullum at number 2. Karine at number 3, Tilly Edwards at number 4, Rebecca Daniels at 5, Jessica Lee 6, Ashley Manwaring at 8, Phoebe Richards at 9. Livy Lane is at number 10, Sarah Davies at 11, Sarah Jane Thornbury at number 12, and Jade Varden Candy at 15. Carmen Ansley is 16, Evie Grindle number 19, and Darcy Shields number 20. Caitlin Witham at 21. Coach is Reggie Keats, assisted closely by manager Abby Porter. Ones to watch out for today on both sides. Bieber Mills has been scoring some good penalty corner routines for East Grinstead, as well as some good field goals as well. And on the opposition side, her England teammate Evie Grindle has been scoring a few for Clifton Robinsons. Watch out for those two today. Please bear with us as the match officials are just sorting out a couple of things. Just affected by the rain, we're almost ready to push back here at St Hill. And we're ready to go now. Sally Zyme stands over the ball to push back, and Emily Carter gets us underway. It is a very, very wet day here at St Hill. Expect the pitch to play a little bit slower. You may see a lot of surface water on pitch. Clifton play the ball from left to right and look to advance their way up the pitch. Carry forward from the fullback under close attention from Emily Carter here. There's been 16 goals between the two teams over the last couple of years, 10 for East Grinstead, 6 for Clifton, with East Grinstead coming out on top a couple of times, and mostly a fair few draws for this matchup. So we'll see if it will be a close affair or whether deadlock will be broken early on. A couple of errors slipping in. Going to find it a little bit difficult at times with holding onto the stick, slipping away ever so slightly, ball just sliding away as well. Molly Mason moves the ball through Amit Bandarak, space on the left-hand side through Lily Walker. They can find it. Chloe Brown takes up a position here on the left-hand side. East Grinstead just starting to settle into the game now, building a couple of connections. Ball forward to Carlotta Gomez. Looks to play a ball diagonally across the pitch to find the captain. Can't be done. Early changes being made by East Grinstead. Adcock and Knight Thompson line up on the halfway line to make some changes. Lily Walker taking up a full-back role, just exchanging some passes with Emma Bandarak. Limited movement up ahead of them, so Bandarak looks to shape up to crunch one forward, plays in Molly Mason on the right, who's got some work to do on her own. She does really, really well to eliminate one. Back to goal now and just can't get through the second Clifton defender. Ball played into the middle. Bit of a heavy challenge from Sally Simon there. Court's busting her gut to get over and apply pressure to the half-back here. Does really well to get the ball back into the middle of the pitch, where they got numbers up to try and win. Walker spins away from trouble. And a bit of pressure from Clifton defender. Rosie Hope loses out. Chloe Brown making way for Isolde Reese in her first couple of minutes of Premier Division hockey. Isolde is a great talent, has been part of the Talent Academy here at East Grinstead as well, and has rightfully earned a spot in today's lineup. You have noticed a couple of absentees from today's lineup. Amy Thompson is out with a knee injury after getting a ball from a reverse stick hit from a Birmingham player in that fixture against the University. As well as Pippa Locke struggling a little bit at the moment with a hip injury, as well as our internationals Grace Balston, Ellie Rare and Tess Howard being away for the moment. We have a few who are away, so lots of opportunities for different people today, and still a fantastic lineup. Now searching in the circle for an outcome. Bandarak does really well just to get her feet out of the way. Someone like Thompson looks to play Carlotta inside the pitch, but nothing ahead of her. Opts to come back out through Mason. Space over if Mason can find it. Looks to go through Adcock in midfield to find the space on the left. Court makes way for Mills. Ball played in towards the circle, but doesn't arrive at anyone's stick. It will be a long corner for Clifton. Clifton with a couple of errors now in Q1. Just a couple of misplaced passes, a couple of misconnections. As Grinstead still struggling to hold on to the ball for long periods of time at the moment. Still lots of time to play. 9 left in Q1. Even those carries forwards, eliminates one, connects with Carlotta Gomez, who's eyes up searching forward. Can't connect with anyone. It's been blown the other way, so Clifton will get the play underway really quickly. Ball moved 5 relatively quickly. Grindle looks to play in towards the circle, but Lee Walker comes away, beats 3, and still searching for someone like Thompson ahead of the ball, who can potentially reach it. She turns on the burners, but ball just escaping both teams there. Strong blow the whistle from the umpire there. I think Simon might be on her last warning for some heavier challenges now. Must be careful to avoid that 2-minute suspension. Ball played into the middle once more. Stick block. Play on from the umpires. Adcock plays out to someone like Thompson. Free hit outside the 25. Lily Walker stands over, shapes up for chucking towards the circle. Simon still asking for it on the overhead. EG's just trying to be a little bit more patient now about how they create an opportunity. No numbers on there for Chloe Brown, a bit of a loose pass. It's fallen kindly to Clifton, that ball forward. Grinstead tagged up now. Good forehand win by Summer to win the ball in deep circle. Simon makes way for Hansford after a long spell up front. 6.5 in Q1 left. Good opportunity through the pitch there from Banderak through to Adcock. Called to stay zone from East Grinstead. Good win on the reverse by Knight Thompson. East Grinstead bench think otherwise. Ball crunched forward, 16 given. And over at Loughborough versus Bowden, the game has been called and cancelled due to snow being on the pitch. Other games still on. Heavy challenge on Rosie Hope. Opportunity to go over here. Mills, number 15, looking to keep the ball to one side of the pitch. EG get numbers up. Good angles from court to try and keep the ball in the middle. Grindle under close attention from two players now, and we managed to come away with the ball. Carson dwells on it ever so slightly too long. Lily Walker goes on a little run, shapes up for a reverse, continues to carry, still on the edge of the circle now. Two Clifton players look to try and win the ball, and they do so, and it's come out for a long corner, which Molly Mason will take. Lots of space on the outside for East Grinstead. Good forward offer from Syme. They opt to come back out. Adcock takes up her place on the left-hand side just in case we can get the ball there. Little 2v1. Good give and go opportunity from Chloe Brown there in high transfer, but just a misplaced pass from Rosie Hope there, so can't be collected. 2:45 left in Q1. Stalemate remains. Both teams not really creating any sort of opportunity at the moment. Game happening quite a lot in the middle half of the pitch, but as I speak, there's been an opportunity for Clifton now, but nothing on target, leaving a high forward quite high up the pitch. There for Clifton, not wanting to press too much with full numbers, but and it's a really loose pass there from Adcock. Ball on the reverse. Amelia Welch sees it go wide of her right-hand post. Fantastic ball by Banderak with a forward offer from Hansford. Now Bieber Mills lurks inside the circle. Court decides to carry. Bieber Mills needs to check out the space here. Good 1v1 win by the Clifton player. It's been given an EG ball, and Court will look to get the play underway relatively quickly. And a nice little steal from Grindle, who gives and looks to get ahead one more time. Couple of times that ball's been on now, and EG really direct now in two passes inside the 25. Good 2v1 at the top of the circle. Syme with a full hand strike. Can't be tipped in by Hansford, but a really nice passage of play from East Grinstead, able to connect up inside the Clifton circle with three passes there. Bandra getting a lot of change out of that slider pass through to right hand side. Chuck straight off the pitch from the visitors. Space help side for Walker. Good receive to go forward there, and shares it with Carlotta Gomez. Walker goes aerial through to Syme. Nice option there. And that's time on Q1. We're back underway in Q2. The rain continues to pour down. We appreciate anyone who is here. If you're not here and you're watching live and you do enjoy what we're doing, please like the live stream now. Comment, you'll get a shout out as well. Make sure you're subscribed to all across our socials to stay up to date with everything EGHC. Great receive by Carlotta on the right hand side. Looks to throw it in front of her and run onto it. Again, just turned over just as easily by the Clifton player. East Grinstead will come out. Looking to up the tempo now. Quick two-touch play, less dwelling on the ball and far more connections in this start of Q2. Walker gives and goes to get ahead, leaves that space and allows Emily Carter to occupy that area, but opts to come fully out towards Emma Bandrak. Space for Mason to carry forward and enter towards the circle here. Knight Thompson with a bit of a wild tackle on the green is going to be shown. A couple of heavily challenges for Simon. The first quarter means actually Summer is the beneficiary of the green card, so she'll see a 2-minute suspension, e.g. down to 10 players probably until 14 to play. Slight correction on the celebrations from earlier. I want to say that actually it's Chloe Brown and Court are probably on more like 200 caps. We don't have the exact figures for Courtney. She has been here so long that the records don't extend that far, unfortunately. So we're going to try and dig them out of somewhere, probably blow a load of dust off some book and find out whether it's 200, it's 300, I don't know. But either way, congratulations to Courtney for such a long spell of play here at East Grinstead. It's fantastic to see. Ball thrown forward by Clifton. Emma Bandrak will see it perhaps off the baseline, though, collects it and ball dumped in towards midfield. Carlotta doing really well to apply some pressure. Stick block there, but no play on is the call. Mills stretches the pitch. Rosie Hope looks to throw it over. It's a fantastic little chuck. EG have numbers up here on this left-hand side if they can try and play. Hope dwells on it a bit too long, shapes up for a chuck, but opts to come back out through Chloe Brown. Both share the ball between them. Fantastic ball by Walker through on the reversing towards circle. Spin out by Court. Still opportunity for her. No corner win given. Umpire waves it away and Clifton will be able to come away with the ball there. Fantastic little ball by Lil on the reverse. Hard and flat right to Court's forehand inside the circle. Emma Bandrak having a really, really good half of hockey at the moment, managing to be a fantastic facilitator of forward play, but also mopping up everything else at the back at the moment and marshalling her team. Only been in for a couple of games now, but settled in so well to life at East Grinstead, and very much a favourite of the team already. Really happy to have both of them here. Quick restart by Adcock, who looks to beat the first two, not 5, which means Walker will retake again. Space through the middle now, which Brown carries forward into. Opportunity for Chloe Brown to move the ball back out. Lots of space on this right-hand side if EG can find it. Walker carries all the way back out though and makes up that back 4. Ball in screen, out quickly by Carlotta. Forward on now for Isolde Rees to carry, unopposed in towards the circle. Looks to do so, gains access, ball forward. And unfortunately it's a blue player first to it, but a nice spell of possession from EG when they don't dwell on the ball and it's a 2-touch tempo. They're playing some really good hockey. Still Mills with eyes up looking to play forward, but Gomez opts to come back out. Clifton seemingly throwing away a couple of good possessions now. Every time they seem to regain the ball, they lose it just as quickly. EG much more settled now in Q2, enjoying lots more passages of play and possession of the ball. Looking a bit more sure and confident about what they're trying to do. Good spin out by Summer. Looks to play through on the reverse. Brown makes way for Mason, who looks to get involved straight away. Ten left in Q2. East Grinstead now applying the pressure more than Q1. Not getting any massive amounts of opportunity from it, but you feel like it's a matter of when, not if now. Carlotta beats one with ease, looks to shape up, plays it through to Adcock, who's got good ball carrier position and tries to feed Bieber Mills, but again just running out of steam on that final sort of action, whether it's a pass, a carry, a shot. We're just not quite there yet. I think Simon might be on some thin ice with some of her tackles at the moment. Good win by Mills. Another player in the absentee list as well is Alex Mauser. Experienced a bit of a hamstring issue and is out for some games at the moment. So again, heading to EG's extensive injury and absentee list at the moment. Still creating lots of opportunity, but just sometimes not being finished off. Good 2v1 opportunity. Number 9 sort of clip hitting it towards her teammate. She's at the top of the circle, but can't be collected. They're looking to side Banderak down. Walk with a little bit of anti-skill there. Lucky it came off her stick and means EG have a sideline ball. Banderak throws forward. Can't be taken down, but will be by Carlotta. He's got space ahead of her to run. Hansford now getting a talking to by the umpire. I think just looking to keep the temperature of this game down. Great win by Mason on the far side. Shapes up to go long. Options to take some time, so EG get their structure. Space out on the left-hand side for Isolde Reese, but back to Mason. Into screen now for Walker. Space ahead to carry and does so. Good give and go, some nice one-touch play, accelerating things. Emma Bandrat making it look very easy, having a fantastic game at the moment. Really, really confident performance. Looking very settled into the team. And just not falling for either team at the moment, both sort of losing out on that final action in the 25. Interesting to see which will break the scoreline first. I'm hoping it's EG. Long corner for the visitors now, who are enjoying a little bit more possession. Good steal by Court. He's got space ahead of her, and Simon making tracks at the moment. Picked up on the toe of the stick by Sally. He's got a 1v1 in towards the circle now, and Clifton with good numbers back, but come out through Walker. One final connection to get in towards the circle here, and Clifton with some fantastic work to get numbers back behind the ball. Walker on the reverse, and on the upright backhand, can't put anything towards goal.
Clifton there with some great counter defence, rushing back to make sure they get loads of numbers behind the ball.
Great left hand by Emma Banderak. Again, Clifton with a nice bit of play there. Some really good technical execution to throw that ball down the line on the reverse. Hard and flat to the high forward. Clifton looking to leave a player a little bit higher up the pitch, and been hurt a couple of times, East Grinstead, by that. But Simon spins around two players. Chloe Brown on the ball now, looks to feed Bieber Mills ahead of her. Mason with a really good forehand tackle. Good give and go by Mason. Simon up ahead of her. Left foot space pass made. Beaver Mills needs to get inside the circle here. Little drop ball through to Mason. Forehand strike in the back space, and he just gets tipped over on off a Clifton stick, but a nice passage of play by East Grinstead. First good real opportunity they've created in a couple of minutes now. 2 left to play in Q2 before half time. Good give and go by Walker, creates a bit of space in the middle. Vanderak and Irish round the back. And just exchanging a couple of passes between the two. Good interchanges by East Grinstead, gets Walker in a more advanced position. Really nice ball through in towards the circle. We've got Irish in the back space, plays it on towards a Clifton foot. Advantage has been played. Simon picks up little floated ball in the backhand, caught with a little tumble. Nothing be given by the umpire. Play on is the call. Caught back to her feet really quickly, looks to spin around, but Visitors making their way back out now, ready for Q3. Good. Clifton with a couple of nice connections now inside the second half. Plays the call from the umpire. Good low left hand from the Clifton player who comes away. Caught with a couple of little jabs of the ball, and she is going to see a 2-minute suspension. A couple of unnecessary little tackles towards the ball there. Should just manage play until in a position to win. (16) for quite a few appeals there. East Grinstead seeing something the umpires have not. Ball on the left hand shoulder of the circle. Clifton looking to win something, but Carter flicks the ball away. Half time for Holcombe Nottingham. Nottingham currently 1-0 up. And Hampton Westminster 3-1 up against Reading. The table toppers perhaps being moved into second place and doing a switch with the team currently below them if the score remains the same. Really good saves by Mila Welch, getting her sort of first involvements in the game. EG look to get organised now. Fantastic ball forward by Carlotta Gomez, somewhere in a 1v1. She just can't get hold of the ball. Such a fantastic opportunity there. They're on the replay. Great offer by Summer at the top of the circle, looks to dump the ball back in. Emily Carter here on the backhand. She does love a backhand, can't find the space, strikes it in the back space on the forehand, but it's not got enough on it to challenge the Clifton. Opportunity here on the right hand side. Ball in by Walker. Nothing at the moment given by the umpire. Ball dumped outside by the visitor. Good steal by Carter. Really great work. Quick restarts on here for East Grinstead. Clifton player sort of stands in the way. Gomez opts to come back out through Banderak. Space on the right-hand side with Isolde Reese now. Back out to Banderak. There needs to be another full-back offer. Irish looks to make way and Walker sinks back as well. Banderak there with the only opportunity to play forward without a guard offer behind. Space for Irish in a 1v1 here. Enjoys the opportunity, ball forward. Gomez looks to take on one but can't beat the other. Grindle just with the ball rolling away from her, seemingly having a very, very quiet game at the moment, not creating too much, if anything, at the moment. Rather ambitious ball there forward by Clifton. Nine left in Q3, still the score remains the same. Mason backs up to surrender a bit of territory, create a bit of space. Rosie Hope now on the left-hand side, plays inside to Walker, a little deflected pass forward isn't quite good enough, especially by Walker's standards, and then Clifton come forward, dump the ball in through midfield. Opportunity for a little 2v1 on the right, left-hand side of the circle. Ball at the top now. Backspace opportunity. Play on is the call from the umpire. And corner win. Clifton with their first penalty corner attack of the day. And after a talk, Small and Poulain have decided actually that it's a back stick, which is, I guess, neither of the calls both teams are appealing for, but they've found a decision. They found a decision. That's fine. Well, order is restored here at St Hill. It's a rather laughable situation. Both Banderak and the opposition coach just exchanging a laugh about the hilarity of the situation, but here we are. You have to think now at some point there's been enough tackles in from both sides. That next stick tackle from Clifton has to be a 2-minute suspension. Walker shapes up and plays a lovely forehand ball. 2 players ahead of her, changes of angles needed though, with nothing on for Brown except to come back inside, get bodied, and play on is the call. And it's really, really interesting decisions from AJ Small here. Apparently if you beat the player, get bodied, play on. And there you go. My genius was right. The green card is here for Clifton. Again, you must be enjoying the live stream. Watching Chloe Brown dance through a Clifton defence is nothing short of brilliant to watch. So please, if you're enjoying it, like the live stream. I know you're all watching. So can we please get it up to 10 likes as a minimum? It would make us very happy. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well and watch our socials. Good chuck forward by Walker. Carter touches it over the baseline, but Small brings it back for the player not bin 5. Clifton still leaving one player up extremely high on the pitch. He's paid dividends before. Space for Irish now on the left-hand side, collects the ball. Esther Adcock's ahead of her, and so is Courtney Hansford. Good carry inside by Esther, but it's a bit too loose, but Carter will help out her teammate. Outside offer needed by Mills. Adcock fills it, and Rosie Hope leaves the ball. Good rotation outside, and Irish up high, and Molly will hit the ball inside the circle. It's a fantastic opportunity and a cross goal. Difficult to manage for the Clifton defence. Another long corner. EG in high transfer for a couple of moments now. 4 left in Q3. And the 2-minute suspension Grindle has served is out and done, so she's back on pitch. Brave defending by Court there, and good ball by Summer to allow her to get ahead. And that's looked straight off the back, but it's been given as a long corner. Lots of space for Chloe Brown on the right, if Mason can find it. Good 1v1 opportunity here for Chloe. Dances around Grindle, looks to play in towards the circle to Carter. Chloe Brown making a 1v1 elimination look really, really easy. Adcock on the left-hand side, no forward offers ahead of her. Interchanges with Gomez. Great jump back by Esther. And a fantastic win, really, really strong defending. Good tempo by EG to find the help side of the pitch. Ball forward by Hope to Syme. Looks to get a little touch in front of the Clifton defender. And a great steal. Now give and go opportunity is on. Chloe Brown makes hockey look very, very easy, and she is fuming about the decision given. Needs to be blown earlier, as she's saying. Always looks to be operating in second gear, Chloe. Just makes everything look really effortless. And a high slap on towards the Clifton players back there from Mason. Goes to make sure the opposition players are okay. Adcock makes way for Walker. Walker carries in field to create space on the outside again. Ball floated through to Mason, who picks up. How many caster inside the circle now? Right hand baseline, ball pulled across. Beaver Mills on the back foot, strikes the ball. Good save by the keeper. Aline Devissa proving to come out on top in that affair. Good steal. Walker with players ahead of her, finds Beaver Mills. Gomez up ahead, enters the right-hand side of the D. Ball clipped onto Clifton players' foot, and it is the first corner for East Grinstead. Call coming in from Theo Das to Emma Banderak as she jogs over to tell her teammates the plan. Two really good opportunities created for East Grinstead, the penalty corner win and that backspace shot by Beaver Mills. Hopefully we see Beaver Mills in action now on the left-hand castle. Rosie Hope on the right. Stoppers, Chloe Brown and Emma Banderak. Molly Mason on the left-hand side, and Hansford and Syme make up the R1, R2 positions on the right. Aline Devissa just making sure her penalty corner defence remains strong, and they're given a stoppage of time just to make sure everything is in order. Walker to inject at this corner. Walker injects, it is Beaver Mills' castle, long, low, drag flick, and it's a goal! Fantastic work by Beaver Mills. She fantastic low, hard flick, and Beaver Mills sends her team 1-0 up in this final game in Phase 1. That brings Q3 to a close, and the home team will enjoy a break in the scoreline, and that from the weather as well, as they make their way into their coaches. News in from the West Midlands, and Surbiton have extended their lead to 2-0. big last 17.5 minutes of Premier League action in order for our girls to perhaps make a jump in places in the league. Not that it matters at the moment, top 6 is secured, and so when we resume the league for phase 2, we will be in that top half of the table. If Surbiton continue to dominate their scoreline at Birmingham, they will extend their points to 25, level with Hampstead, but Hampstead looking to come out on top against Reading, and so may perhaps go top above them on 28 points. Reading would be on 26, Surbiton 25, and if the score remains the same here, or we extend our lead, we would be on 23 points, comfortably in that 4th position at the moment. Obviously, as the league structure has been for the last couple of years or so, you don't need to win every single game in order to become champions. As long as you finish top 6 in the first bit and then top 8 in the second phase 2, you can win your mini pool and then perhaps make it to finals weekend at Surbiton for the last couple of years.
Good, thank you. Yeah.
With an opportunity of their own. Comfortable save with the right kicker. By Andy Poulain. Ball is in. Found the right sideboard. Big gap in defence and attack for Clifton. There's space over if EG can find it and throw it beyond their press. Fantastic ball by Carlotta for Court ahead of her. Looks to go direct towards the goal, spins inside and shapes up to beat the attacker, the defender once more. Emily Carter on ball now, dances a little bit and drops it out to Walker. Fantastic ball to break the press by Gomez. See if East Grinstead can create another good opportunity, whether that's a penalty corner attack, whether that's of a hit and hope opportunity, and Bandrak mops up really comfortably. Her first carry forward of the game, looks to get into more advanced position on the pitch. Arcs back around. Reese back on for her third spell of the game. Chloe Brown with an uncharacteristic mistake. Gives the ball to Grindle. She's got a 1v2 up ahead of her, but I'm sure she'll want to take that on. Good and vital stick by Isolde Reese, combined with Lily Walker to try and apply pressure there. Can it be collected by Mills and Thompson? Thompson goes over the keeper. No danger. Been some really nice floated balls through for our forwards today, and just can't be collected, unfortunately. Outside offer needed now. Carlotta makes her way over, space for Chloe Brown to play through, or a give and go opportunity is on. Good, another opportunity to give and go here. Drops out to Chloe Brown again, who looks to play with Summer once more. Ball touched on by the Clifton player to Court. Simon is making tracks ahead of her. Court just looks to carry hard into the space ahead. No doubt there's a spin outside coming. But good forehand win by the Clifton player, and just as quick she's back in to try and play the ball. Great pressure applied by Esther Adcock. Grindle still looks to take her on, but really, really good pressure applied by Esther. Great win by Court, space on the help side of the pitch. Through Walker, Carter up ahead of her. Change of angle needed by Walker. She looks to make her way, carry left to right. Stick block called by Chloe Brown to start off with, then blown by the umpire. 7.5 left to play. 1-1 is the score in this last game of phase 1. Half-time score at the University of Nottingham is 1-0. Score remains that. Syme stretches the pitch. The Mandarak, who looks to be super direct, picked up by Walker off a rebound. Looks to go over. Great chuck forward, collected by Carter. Syme's ahead of her, so's Bieber Mills. Carter just looks to carry and crunch one to the circle, clipped on the foot of the Clifton player. Good little dance around the ball by Carlotta. Ball into circle by Emily Carter. Backspace shot. Chloe Brown beats the player inside. Looks to enter the circle, and it's been blown in the other direction. Green card given to Walker for dissent, so she'll spend 2 minutes off the pitch. The circle picked up really well by Gomez. Free hit given. 1 minute served by Walker. Direct ball played forward to Mills, who will look to get play underway really quickly if she can. Only 3.5 left of this fixture. Lil looks to go early, plays through Carter. Brown ahead of her, picks up on the reverse. Dumps it back out to Rosie Hope. Less than 2 to play in this game. Give and go here, opportunity for Chloe Brown inside the circle now. Plays it forward onto a foot, and a corner's been given. Beaver Mills on the left, Castle, Rosie Hope on the right. Goes to Beaver Mills, low, hard drag flick, picked up, it's dangerous, Molly Mason with the swing. But a crowd of players, so we will get a re-award. You feel this is the last opportunity for perhaps both teams to get something out of this game. Ball injected, it's left hand cast again. Beaver Mills with the drag flick. Good number 1 running, and it will result in a long corner. Walker is back super quickly to get it underway. And that is time. That brings phase 1 and the game to a close. Thanks so much for watching. We will be streaming our men's ones fixture against Southgate later at 6 p.m. Please make sure you're tuning in. If you feel brave enough to come down and take on the elements, then do so. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Live for it.